Hello and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. We're still in the Gauntlets. We have, well, I guess like 3 episodes where we've just been in the Narrows in Piddly Sanctuary and done nothing else in this area. So I guess it's now time to look around a bit more and see if we can do a few more quests in here. Alright, we'll zoom out and we'll go down here. A bit faster, please. Alright, we've gotten this quest from, well, the leader of this place. If I can find... I don't know which quest it was. This is something else. An honored guest. Journey to Harbinger's Watch. The Beast of Winter. Okay, yeah, that is a DLC. Blow the man... Actually, what does this say? 4 levels higher than your character's current level. Failure is all but assured. And if I have 3 in white, 3 levels higher than your character's, success is unlikely. I see. Okay. Bounty, this would be doable. In any case, let's just continue exploring. Ellie's home. Let's see. No one is in here. I can just loot it? Okay, well, if you don't mind. Royal Juana clothing. And larvae. Okay, that's it. Okay, can we not... Yeah, we can go up these stairs. Let's go to Inoy's home. Inoy's home. Pickaxe, okay. Is that Inoy? No, Roparo. Let's go inside. That is Inoy. Yes, let's talk. An elderly Roparo man squints in your direction before blinking profusely. He hobbles closer, bare feet slapping the splintered floorboards of his abode.
What say you, boy?
He peers steadily into your face, blinking faster all the while. With perception 3, we noticed the man's arms are thin as sticks. What teeth he has are yellowed or black from years of malnourishment. Can you see me? How do you know who I am?
I see much and many things. I simply do not look with these eyes in the same manner that others do. I have heard much as well. People speak of your kindness, Watcher who chases Aethus. I also hear the Raparu's heartbeat, grown thready and pained. Now a Watcher comes to the gullet, as Amira has shown me you would.
Amira, one of the most important deities of the traditional Juana pantheon. Amira is a bird goddess who hatched the world from an egg. The Juana often worship her as Hylia. Ah, I see. So that's Hylia, okay. What is causing the Raparu such pain?
The Raparu are being crushed from the top. We starve so slowly. It is an agony.
No one deserves to suffer. Not like this.
Passion, Seraphin snickers quietly. The old man shrugs.
This is the Juana way. The fish of our nets are drawn for the tribe. The fruit of our fields, too, is reaped for the tribe. And the coin of our pockets belongs not to one, but to all. All spoils are gifted to the whole of the tribe. The tribe then partakes from the top down, from the most deserving to the least.
With Deadfire Archipelago, I could say yes, I know.
Of course.
He smiles, showing discolored teeth.
The Dawn Stars would feed us, but the guards forbid them to pervert the order of sharing. There was a man who helped us. A soft-hearted pirate named Ulug. He worked with the Principe captain. Mad Morena, they call her, to bring us food from the black market. But for days now, we've had nothing.
What happened?
Ulug was never late with his shipments. Always very conscientious. A good boy. For him to disappear for several days without word. He must be dead.
It might be the one that we found, not in the, in that place where the black market is, but in front of it.
The Queen refuses to increase our share of the prize share. Without Ulug's shipments, we will surely starve. I am asking you, what else can we do?
Well, you need an advocate. I will speak with the royals at Serpent's Crown on your behalf.
Perhaps you can achieve what those of my caste cannot. Gain us favor with the crown, and always we Roparu will be indebted to you.
I mean, I'm focusing on diplomacy and insight, so that should be doable, actually. How else could we resolve the food shortage?
If we cannot convince the Mataru nor the Principi, I believe the Dawn Stars may help us. Peatly is a child of the Dawn Stars, and has become the Gullet's most cherished healer. I believe she would willingly hear your request for charity.
Yeah, we could talk to her because we helped her before, so yeah, why not?
Speak, and I will listen.
Elvasro, I know where it is. I found Ulug's body in the Narrows, yeah. I thought it was him. Eni stills for a moment, only moving to blink his black pebble eyes. Then he takes a deep shuddering breath and exhales all at once. His damp breath smells like bile and illness.
It was as I feared, then. Tell me, how did he die? Was it fast, at least? Painless?
Yeah, I should tell him the truth, yeah. He was beaten to death. Looked like it went on a while before he died.
The Gullet claims another life, then.
The old man growls, rubbing his knobby-jointed fingers across his eyes.
I'm sorry you had to see that. It's not right. Thank you for your honesty, Watcher. Few are there who will deliver bad news in all its sorry truth.
I mean, we know a little bit, but maybe we can ask more. Who are you exactly?
I've lived for many years in this gullet. My skin and bones have withered with each year, twisted harder, so that the Raparu now call me Taki Takiri. Though you can see, I am not very big or much sturdy. If a dispute arises within the gullet, I will see it resolved. That I can promise you.
Could you tell me about the Gullets? What's the history of this place?
Both time and tragedy have rotted the gullet into a place of filth and crowdedness. Once, we Raparu lived in a fine neck of the city. That time has fallen, and with it, the ruins of our old city under Neketaka. Long before the foreigners swarmed us, a sea quake rumbled our city, and the mountain cratered down. Many cried to Andra, and were swallowed for their efforts.
His dead eyes flick side to side. I see. So you were inhabitants of this place, but because of an earthquake, a lot of rubble from a mountain came down and destroyed most of it. And I guess, well, other people then moved in.
Now the Mataru send us into the ruins of the old city to be punished. Within that pit lies darkness and death. Not silence, but an end.
I see. Farewell then. Okay, I still would like to look for, you know, that place where he said there was all the food and stuff that he had left. I think that was next to the elevator. So let's go there before we go back to
I already have one guest in my head. I don't need another.
Sorry, lad. Thought that chip on your shoulder were for all to see.
Do you ever have a thought and just decide to keep it to yourself?
More than you know, my dear mate. More than you know.
Okay, we have been here before, but maybe there's someone standing here, so I just want to make sure I'm not missing anyone. Okay, no, the beggar we've talked to already. What is this here? A damp, musky draft billows up from the chasm. Okay, there's just the hole, but here is the elevator.
Please, I did nothing.
You see a man being dragged along a rickety boardwalk toward a rusty cage that swings over the abyss. He strains against the guard's grip. The guard delivers a savage backhand.
Enough! Or do you wish to consign her to the old city as well?
The warrior casts a meaningful glance at a woman standing a short distance away.
Let him go!
She screams at the guards, but she doesn't dare approach. The man notices her. His face lights up with shame.
Bia, I'm sorry.
Your tongue flops like a dying fish. I tire of its stink. Lower him down!
The guards drag the Roparo into a metal cage and lock him inside. He shouts and rattles the bars as it is lowered over the edge of the platform. Eventually, his screams are lost to the depths.
May Tangaloa devour your souls, you cold-blooded eels.
Okay, so that could happen then, yeah. I guess there might be some animals who could kill whatever is in this cage. Find Biha in the
Be
gullet.
careful. The gullet is no place for outsiders.
Find Biha in the gullet. Was that this guy that they lowered? Maybe. A witness would look like an execution. A man was dragged into a cage and lowered into a deep ravine. Before he disappeared, he called to a woman named Biha. Ah, I should find this woman for him. Okay. If Biha is a woman or not, I don't know. What do we have here? Roparo clothing. Okay. I'm not go down there now. But there's supposed to be stash here,
Watch
some
and learn.
food or something for repair supplies. That's not bad. Oh, because I can't take it. No, I can. I can't because I have already all the repair supplies. The wheel groans with the cage's weight. It's slick with protective oil. Let's talk to this guard then.
You want down? Go and see Overseer Hitenga.
Overseer Hitenga. Who is Overseer Hitenga? Maybe in the... here. A guard folds his arms, watching the activity on the walkways through slitted eyes. A coral-piercing juts from his lower lip. He notices you with a sharp knot. Where does this lift go?
To the old city, Ikira. A god's cursed ruin filled with walking corpses and abominations of the deep. And the remains of lawbreakers and troublemakers. The gullet is no place to wander. Watch yourself for rowdies and pirates.
Why was that man sent below?
Otaro? He associated with foreign criminals.
He spits. The gob of saliva is just one more splotch on the weathered and mottled boards.
I cannot be certain about Biha, so I let her go. But I will be watching her. These wicked sorts overrun the gullet and corrupt the Raparu. Our justice must be swift and firm.
And where is she now?
Hers is the first house you come to. Just there.
He points southwest across the walkways. Okay.
You will probably find her there.
It must be the house which was empty. Alright. I don't want access to the below yet. Not yet. Ah no, that's this house here. I think I couldn't enter it before, or I just didn't see it. Anyways, let's go inside. Right, let's see. Biha is here,
Was
practicing
taking Bataro not enough for
in
you?
Childs.
Consider it done.
Two sickly Huana infants lie swaddled under the rags. Let's talk to Biha. A woman thrashes a row of tunics and sarongs hanging from the rafters. Her pointed teeth are gritted in frustration, her lips set in a snarl. The clothes are spotless, yet she swings a handful of reeds again and again, grunting with each blow. Several children huddle together, whispering and looking on with red tearful eyes.
Bataro is gone. Dead. What more do you want?
It's not us who did that. She punctuates each statement with a fierce whack of the reeds. The children flinch, looking between you and the woman. Are you alright? She looks at you for the first time. A fraction of her anger burns off.
Forgive me. I thought you were one of the foreigners who sent him away. Outsiders here always go to the tavern. My village was not like this. Why does Queen Onikaza not send the foreigners away?
How did you know the man who was lowered into the old city? One of the children starts to say something, but Hia shoots him a sharp glare. She turns back to you, arms crossed, gripping the reed bundle tightly.
Bataro is punished already, I say. Whatever offense he gave, do not hang it on our necks.
She begins swatting at the laundry again, though with considerable less gusto. To inside. I know you're scared, but I'm not here to harm you.
We say the only thing that live in these depths are ghost eels. And fish eaten by ghost eels. Which are you?
She turns away from you, stroking the sarong harder and harder.
The traders say they bring riches in their big ships.
The fabric pops and snaps beneath her fury. Sweat is flying, splattering the green sarong.
But what reaches the gullet? Only crime and sickness, I say.
She pauses to take another couple of swings at the sarong. What does this have to do with Bataro?
He said we would finally leave.
She breaks off, her shoulders heaving as she catches her breath. What happened?
I heard a Rawatine captain took up at the tavern. Suduzo, they call her. They say she is a traitor, so I thought maybe she will take passengers. Bataro went and found her in the tavern.
Her eyes go dark, hard and dark.
Next I see him, the guards are dragging him to the cage.
She bares her teeth at the memory. Maybe I can talk to Suduzo. She looks at you with the same critical eyes she's been given her laundry, wringing and tugging the reeds.
Everyone knows the Rawatines are made of brass. They listen only to their commanders. But still, maybe it goes different for you.
She looks around, taking in the hanging clothes, the huddled children, and the warped and splintering walls of the shock around them.
Bataro took some coin. Everything he scraped together working on the docks, when he went to bargain with the captain. I would offer it to you, but it is probably in the old city with Bataro. Or in someone else's pocket.
Tell me about the Rawatine captain.
Suduzo.
Hia is holding the reeds so tightly that she snaps one and two.
They say she is a traitor, so I thought maybe she will take passengers. But she threw Bataro out.
She looks down on at the broken reed in her hands.
Always Bataro was careful with his words, especially as a Raparu. But a Raparu in Nekataka gives offense just by breathing the air of his betters.
I could go look for Bataro.
I could never ask someone to go down to the old city, but since you offer...
She trails off, working the reeds between her hands while hope and dread battle in her eyes.
It is a big and dangerous place. But perhaps he hid himself. Perhaps...
She steadies herself with a shake of her head.
Please, help him if you can. Or bring me news if you cannot.
How many of you need passage to Rawatine?
We are 6. 3 children, 2 babes, and me.
Okay, History 6. Does no one else from the case look after them?
Akira. It was so in the village, where Bataro and me came from.
Agreement and emphasis.
But here, we are all strangers. No one looks in on the sick or cares for the children.
Okay, tell me about the stash of coin Bataro had now. Can you take a different ship? She shakes her head.
Many ships leave from Queen's Birth, but the Valiants take slaves.
She lowers her voice and glances furtively around.
They say the Principe smuggle goods in the caverns below, but I cannot trust such people. But the Rawatines have mighty cannons, and a big homeland they abandoned for ours. Perhaps there is more room for us there.
Farewell then, I'll take a look. Alright, I have to go to the tavern then. Before that, however, I would like to go to Pitley to see if maybe she can help, you know, with the other quest. Okay, Reparo Pitley, there she is.
Need something?
I was told you may be able to help with the food shortage in the gullet.
We tried, but the one away is prize share, meaning anything we'd give these people has to go through the palace.
Oh, great.
Best I can tell, our food went to the queen's table, assuming it didn't rot in the storehouse first.
Hmm. If the queen sanctioned more shares for the Roparu, would the Dawnstars donate crops again? Her thin lips worry together, but she nods.
That's a question for Sawin. I'd ask her myself, but I should stick close, in case any more sick Rapau show up. She's high priestess at the Temple of Gone. Tell her Pitley sent you. She'll listen. Probably.
Alright, I will. That's probably not here, but in a different district then. Yeah, I would prefer to convince the leaders, the queen, instead of going to the Principe. The Elvis Row, uncover the route. I already have that. Bounty. Where was the other quest? Slow the man down. There's something else. Bounty, an honored guest. Establish a source of food for the gullet. An elder in the gullet has asked me to help him resolve the food shortage. Yes, I got that, but... Okay, well, I have several options. Either go to Prince Aruyi in the palace, I go to Dawnstars at the Sacred Stair, or with Mad Morena. I would rather go to the, well, one of the first two. Well, we'll see once we get there. Now I guess it's time to go to the tavern. Okay, what do we have here? Taru, Constitution, Might, Dexterity. Ooh, not so bad. Might and Dexterity is the only thing I need, though. What do we have here? Ooh, 60 copper.
I got this.
Beneath the dirt and mildew, these carvings look finely detailed and very old. Okay. This is the hole. And we have Vrera Chiora, crit damage and -1 dexterity. Let's go inside. Alright. Pirates mostly. And Valiants, ogre pirate as well. Tavern server.
Let's not stand too close to that.
Boss. Ain't exactly an hole in the wall, is it?
There
Oh,
are
no.
no treasures
Well,
in that pit.
Account of it being an hole in the floor.
Lost your wits.
Never mind.
This is it.
It's nice. Far as holes in the ground go, I reckon.
You think the hole was already here, or they dug it after they thought up the name?
Okay, this hole is for, I guess, yeah, for leaving your excrements and for, well, throwing up as well. Hot winds redolent of vomit and mold wafts from the hole. Alright. We have Ferna here. Let's talk, there's Seduzo. Let's talk to Ferna. An all-uncovered toad-ear tip and sable fur leans against the bar counting change. She gives you a wide, easy smile when she notices your approach, then slips the coins into her pocket with a wink.
Hey, fresh face. Welcome to the hole. Just got 2 rules, yeah? Keep your hands to yourself, and don't fall in.
Yeah.
Need something?
What's the story with this place?
The hole's been here so long as there's been a gullet. Though it ain't always been mine. What's the neighborhood without a place to get pissed drunk and lose your pants?
How did you end up here?
Well, it's a bit of a story. See, I rode a whale into port in the middle of a storm. The Juana took one look my way and knew there was no one who could run the hole but me.
Okay, well, I had some other questions.
Of course.
She spread her furred hands wide, inviting you to continue. Well, I'd like to buy something.
What you need?
Know of any sailors looking for work? I need a crew.
Sure, I know a few folks who need coin, and a couple of them can even hold their liquor.
Okay. I don't think I need anyone at the moment, but it would be nice to look what we have. Novices, yeah, I don't need anyone right now, I believe. And actually check with adventurers. No, okay. No, I'll leave them out of it at the moment. Okay, well, still.
Need something?
I'd like to buy something.
What you need?
Any regulars looking for a little adventure? I need provisions.
Sure. Berta's cooked up the best grub the gullet has to offer. It's not actual grubs, though. Probably. You're not picky, right? Let me know if you see something that makes your stomach rumble.
Alright. Do I have anything to sell? Yeah, a little bit maybe, yeah. Those garments, for example. Fine leather armor as well could go. But that's it, nothing else, so just 300. Ah, wait, I could sell those animals, yeah, because I won't be needing them. The dead man's note is not worth anything, alright. At least a little bit. Right. We have Captain Seducer here, but I would like to look around first. The whole upper floor, let's go up. Alright. What is here? Okay, poultry and rum. Alright, what is here in this room? Oron. I don't know Oron, but let's talk to Oron. The dwarf sits before a generous and curious spread. Steamed mussels arranged in concentric circles, rounds of flat bread stacked in a neat tower, and melon sliced in even triangles. Yet his attention is focused on the 4 cups and the bottle in front of him. He has the cups organized in an almost perfect square around the bottle, but as you look on, he leans down to adjust one. The others with him wait quietly and observe the ritual. I could move one of the cups. That would be very disrespectful, I guess. What are you doing? The dwarf ignores you and continues nudging the cup.
He does this every time. Just have to wait.
Alright. Holding his breath, he takes the bottle and measures an equal serving of wine into the cups, making 3 or 4 passes over each. His companions look on with practiced patience.
Don't see why you'd spend all that time arranging your food if you aren't making it look like a funny face.
At last the bottle is empty, and he places it in the exact center of the square. He picks it up and puts it down in the same spot twice before he's satisfied.
Cheers.
They all take their cups and drink deeply. At last the leader turns to you.
What do you require?
What brought you to the Deadfire?
We had a contract with the Valian Trading Company to defend one of their most valuable properties.
He glows with pride.
If you're looking for work, I hardly recommend them. They pay well, and they pay on time.
He raises his cup, and his companions do likewise. Yeah, the Valians, well, we had a companion who was kicked out of them, so we don't have the best experience with them. Seraphin leans nearer you, grinning.
Consistency in the shipping lanes. Good for types mercantile, but better for types piratical. Did you say something? Just admiring your spread, my lad. Nothing better after a meal than a ripe pair of melons.
Farewell, then. I know where the Delvers Row is, so there's no need for me to ask anyone. Orland's Cradle. Okay. Alright, let's get out of here. Into the next room.
I see where you're going with that. There. What did I tell you? It
wasn't locked. Oh, a forsaken cat. Dude, the 6-toes cat. What the f... Dude, the 6-toes cat. 6 toes. 20 health restored per kill. Pet party-wide effect. Actually, that sounds quite nice. We have here +1 perception, which is a bit better, I believe. So I'm not gonna take this new cat. But we can find him good place with the trader. Merchant, whatever. Alright, anyone here interesting? And here's outside. Alright, yeah, it's just a balcony and a hungry dog. Let's see. We got a hungry dog. And here, Whale's Wind. Immunity to mind affliction attacks and -1 dexterity. Let's see about this dog. +1 constitution. Okay, I think perception is better at the moment. Well then, let me end it here. In the next episode, we're gonna talk to the captain inside the hole. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you there in the next episode of Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. Until then, bye bye.